was after like he thought he'd hung up. I think someone was like, "Who was that?" And he goes, "This guy. He's a fucking asshole. He's like a big hothead." And I think he mentioned he's like some Jewish guy. He's like, he always wears fucking sweatpants all the time. He comes in here and freaks out wearing sweatpants. And the lady goes, "What does he do for a living?" He goes, "I don't know, controls all the banks or whatever." And they put
this guy's funny as shit.
The comments were half split between like, this man is a scumbag, needs to be removed, and people being like, I'm signing my kids up for this school right now.
That's like the worst nightmare.
I know.
Especially if somebody was like not really bashing you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If you like overheard a voicemail where they're like, dude, he just wears sweatpants all the time. He kind of like smells like he's like nice, but he's like just a gross.
He'd have been totally fine if he didn't do the, I don't know, probably controls the banks or whatever.
I mean, he had to hit that home run. It's a home run, dude. There's nothing he can do about it. Somebody lobbed one right across the plate.
He's the principal, bro. He's going to have to become a gym teacher now.
They're
going to demote him to gym teacher.
Gym teacher will be good, though.
5 year. That's gym
also,
teacher energy.
That is gym teacher. He should be a gym teacher. Principal's crazy for that type of thing.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
But yeah, he got busted. But yeah, you know, whatever. That's what you always got to hang up before you talk shop about the Jews at work.
Yeah, if you decide, yeah.
And then a lady, too. It's just like a total Delco lady. Like, what does he do? What? And then it just firing away the questions.
I don't know. He probably controls the banks or something. Just, all right.
So that was a fun thing to see.
That's great.
Yeah. I thought it was funny. It was a funny
It's
funny
without
thing.
a doubt funny.
I guess he's going to get fired. He has to get fired. There's no way. He's out. I believe he's out on the main line. He might be Chester County boy.
Oh, if he's mainline, that's trouble.
Yellow.
Yeah. That's literally the home of
Yeah. That's
BB.
that's where BB's from.
BB was chilling out there.
True.
He's holding it down, dude.
I'm surprised. Yeah, he can't have a goy principal popping off like that.
Fuck no.
You can't have the goy popping off on the voice, dude. I don't like leaving voicemails like at all. The thought of having it run unnecessarily long.
I listen to everybody. When people call me and it stays on, I listen to the whole thing. I go, I know this motherfucker's talking shit. I know. It's my mom. It's like someone like, no. Just like, no. I know they're saying something fucked up about me.
I always spy like that. If someone calls me, doesn't realize, or just I'll sit there for an hour and just wait to get some stuff.
It's usually just in their pocket. You can't really hear anything.
Yeah, true. You don't get much good stuff. I was phone screen. I'll be honest, this isn't good, but I was on the plane yesterday, phone screen spying.
It's so hard not to.
Bro, I was catching like crazy shit on this dude's screen next to me. So it was like, I don't want to say, but it was.
What was he hitting it? Sexual stuff
or love stuff? Yeah. Some
nice.
sex stuff.
That happens up there.
Yeah, it's kind of nice.
You get up in the sky.
Yeah. Man was horned up, but yeah, it was pretty tight. So I was like kind of just like, I like caught one thing and went, what the fuck? And then I kept looking over and I was watching him go back and forth between like some lady and then there's a guy asking about some lady. It was like,
this guy's having fun.
Dude was being a beast. Yeah. He was an older gentleman too. I was surprised. I was going,
it's a big font. Were you able to see it?
I could see it. I could read everything. And I would stare straight ahead and just literally just go.
Oh, he's next to you.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought he was in front.
No,
I was
going next to me. Yeah, I know. I thought at one point, I was ready for him at one point to be like, could you fucking not, please? Because I just kept being like. But no,
you're not very sly either. You're not slick, dude. You were definitely like.
Dude, I was hitting him with the Haunted Mansion painting. Just going. I couldn't stop. Once I caught one juicy detail, I went.
You're going to need the deets.
Dude, it was pretty sweet, man. I was loving that. I had a nice flight on the way home. I got 1 million good boy points because we got on the plane and I put an old lady's bag up for her. So I'm like, all right, cool. So that's good boy points for the day. And then I sat across from her and then a mom and daughter got on and the mom sat next to me and the daughter sat over and they were kind of like talking. I was like, do you guys want to swap seats?
I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
I'm just thinking there's so many, because I get fucking hammered on these flights. Mm-hmm. I try to get the good boy points. I've smashed people with bags. You got the blue one's yours? Blue one's yours, I got you. Hit some lady in the shoulder that's sitting down. Like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. They all watched me get 10 fucking vodkas the entire flight. Sorry. All right.
No, you got to get the GBPs on the fucking.
I try to get the GBPs, but sometimes there's too many vodka sodies.
No, but an accidental smash with the bag is totally acceptable.
I've done it. I'm not kidding, at least 4 times. Just let go, dead weight a bag onto somebody.
Nate got -500 GBPs flying out, It wasn't his fault. I had kind of set him up, but the long story short is the lady, I just kind of switched seats and I sat next to the old lady whose bag I helped get up.
Yeah.
Dude, for like 5 minutes, you're such a nice boy. And I was like, thank you.
Oh man,
it was the best. She's like, it was amazing. So
I'm
I got
sorry,
a million.
I'm sorry, one more. I'm thinking of the worst GBP I've ever seen at the airport. My uncle, I've told this story before. It kills me. I love thinking about it. We just land. We're in JFK, and so this lady tried to pick up her suitcase. A girl tried to pick up her suitcase, but it was stuck. And my uncle thought she just couldn't lift it. So he goes and literally fucking deadlifts this thing and just rips it apart at the seams. And her fucking laundry, her panties go everywhere. And then he just walked back and stood next to me like, oh shit. And then you watch it come back around to the lady and her bag just got ripped apart. Yeah, anyway, it was great. It was so fun to watch him do it. Come on, shit. Anyway, I'll stop cutting you off.
No, that's hilarious. It's so
It's just immediately in my head.
Just coming back and going, oh, fuck,
Holy
man.
fuck, dude. Just ripped that lady's bag in half. He did, dude. I don't know how he did it. He
Also,
ripped a
shout out to him.
suitcase.
Shout out to him. That's awesome.
Yeah, he's a beast.
What a fucking animal, man.
I don't know why he did it, though.
I know, because every time if a woman's struggling, it's the best thing in the world
It
to be
is,
like,
but
gotcha.
No, I'm saying, like, you feel a little like, oh, this thing's clearly stuck. He must have thought the bag was 800 pounds.
I think I've done
Look
this
how
before.
hard you got to...
He probably went up and was like
Shattered
full
it.
steam ahead.
Yeah.
He might have just been like, what? Because I'll do that every now and again when I'm like grabbing my bag down. I'll like one hand it and pull it down. So sometimes you pull with like too much force.
That's when you hit people.
Yeah, true. Yeah. Or the baggage claim when I'm there and I get a bag, I'll try to really like just fucking beast it. That's strong boy points.
There's a
I
lot
get
of
GPPs and strong. You
the
want to get
strong
strong
boy points at the baggage claim is you're gonna want to, but because it's always you're so nervous. Like, dude, I got to get this thing quick. It's moving. It's moving a little fast.
Yep.
This thing's heavy as hell.
Yeah.
It's not ever. You go up and fucking lift it over your head like a fucking
I get
autist.
True. Well, but the problem is though, I'll fly when me and Brittany fly with the kids. We'll do one combined suitcase, so both of our stuff's in there. Dude, it weighs like fucking 65 pounds.
Yeah.
So that thing can get kind of beefy. But yeah, usually if it's just yours, it's not that heavy. But Nate got negative 500 good boy points at the airport. It wasn't your fault. We go in there. First of all, we were flying out. Nate was running a little late, and the airport was slammed. So he almost missed the flight. Which that's not your fault. That's not I think they were racist against Nate. They wouldn't let him in the priority lane. He had priority, but it wasn't on the boarding pass. So he went up. I'm like, just go through priority. It'll be faster. They're like, no. And then he tried to go to clear, nothing doing. Back to priority. They're like, no. And then I was like, dude, we're gonna board in like 5 minutes. He just beasted under the line, snuck in, cut. It was like a sneak in cut, which is
got right through.
You had to do that.
Why are you making that face?
That
at
was
me? I would've been
no, that
duped.
was survival. That was
I had no choice.
If I saw that, if I was standing in line and just saw that, 3 weeks of racism. 3 weeks.
I saw people
3
hitting
weeks
the peak.
straight of racism.
People peeking out the clear line were hitting that like, no, he's fucking not. I could see him behind me like watching me get through successfully. Like, gosh.
all those
You had to do it. I understand.
I had no choice.
Yeah, it was survival. All those clear scumbags looking at you. I don't know why I hate clear.
So do I.
I might
I'm
be done
TSA
with it.
pre, baby.
I used to be clear. Now I've switched up on them.
Yep, you had to.
Pre-check all
Also,
day.
the clear would set you up for failure big time.
Yeah, man.
If you hit clear at JFK, you got to walk past 1,000 Indians that are in line that they don't know what clear is. They get furious.
Oh, they get in and then they get
They're
stopped.
in the line, and then you're going through clear, and somebody's just going like, "Get out of the way!" You got to walk through their line.
Yeah.
And they're like, "No!" Like, they try to stop you, and you're like, "Dude, fucking get off!
Get out of here, dude.
Here we go. This episode is brought to you by Prize Picks. Everyone's favorite Prize Picks holiday promotion is back. 7 days of Picksmas. Prize Picks is giving out 7 days of deals all the way through Christmas Day, including a Christmas Day max discount. Picksmas starts December 20th, so download the app today and unwrap those deals. On Prize Picks, how you play is up to you. Matt, I'd love for you to riff all over me about your favorite feature.
I like the stacks.
Oh, you like stacks?
Stacking them. That's when you stack picks. Dude,
Yeah.
I like to stack all my picks.
Matt,
Especially if I stack against an injury reboot.
what about an injury reboot?
That's what I like.
That's what
Rebooting.
happens. What happens if what's an injury reboot?
If someone gets injured, I believe you can reboot your staff.
Yeah, you get booted up.
Yeah.
If you want flexibility, choose Flex Play, where you can get paid even if one of your prize picks misses. And if you want, I can't read, I'm sorry. And if you want the biggest payouts, go for the power play. No matter, I don't know what's happening. I think something's wrong. No matter your play, Prize Picks is a great way to put your takes to the test. What the fuck? You got to start reading, dude. I can't.
Download the Prize Picks app today and use code DRENCH to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That's code DRENCH to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks.
It's good to be right.
Yes. Yeah, dude. So he gets through. He beats his way through. I was like, all right, good job on that. But then I had already been in there, and dude, the airport was fucking mobbed. So I go in, and I'm at like the very, very far end of the airport, at like 36, where it's just like there's nowhere to be. And I'm like, fuck, man. It was like we're about to board, and I'm like, I wanted to get on first because we had a connection, and I was in group 1. So I'm like, let me like get up there. I don't like the butt, but I was like peeping out fucking screens, and I would see 3, 4. I'm like, all right, I'll keep kind of popping up. I just wanted to be in position. And I had like, there's nowhere to go, but I finally weasel next to this guy. He's got like a fucking cowboy hat on. He's just standing there with his bag. And my plan was to stand like, they have like a little market there, but that was roped off. So I was like, fuck. So I just stood right next to this guy, and I just heard him start going,
yeah, of course. I'd be so mad.
Well, dude, hold on.
God damn. You guys are pissing me off.
He was so mad.
I'd be so mad. Dude, if somebody stood right next to me.
there was nowhere to go.
Is this for boarding?
I would have had it. We were about to board.
Who cares? Wait till everyone else boards. You're in
No
first
way,
class.
but here's the thing, because then people fill up the overhead slots. We were in a small plane. People fill up the overhead slots. Now I got to put my bag 5 rows back, but then I have to jump off and get a quick connection. Our connection was tight, I think. Yeah, it was tight, I think, on the way there. And we were delayed. So I was like, bro, I got to get on this thing, get my stuff, and be ready to get off this plane. But I wasn't bugging. I've started bugging about that. I was chilling, but I was like, let me just get in a position. Everything's cool. Stand next to this guy, dude, literally starts like I'm not exaggerating. He starts making that noise.
I would do that. I would do that.
Well, then I stop and I
would say something. I would be like, oh, hello.